dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
Those looking for work in Eastern Kentucky were in line for not only a potential job, but a big incentive in Perry County. WYMT's Corey Sanning gives us the details.
Hoping to grant community members what could be a life-changing opportunity.
It gives all job seekers the opportunity to find what it is that is their niche.
Several organizations joined together to create a job fair at the Hazard Perry County Senior Center. WellCare of Kentucky and the Eastern Kentucky Concentrated Employment Program were welcomed by officials from Perry County to help those seeking jobs. Officials say 82 people from across the region made the trip.
The job seekers that were in attendance were of great quality and very skilled.
Hoping to both get a steady income and a $3,000 bonus as well.
I think that will go a long way, and then not only the sign-on bonus, but they have a competitive wage. So I think it's a very good job as well long term, and I love to see our citizens have those opportunities.
Perry County Judge Executive Sky Alexander says while Hazard is known for coal, he encourages people to apply to different jobs in the area.
We must grow other opportunities for our youth that's coming up here in order for people to stay, raise their family, and live here. And in the event that coal does go down someday,
benefiting the region as a whole.
That will stimulate the economy greatly, not just for the holidays, but hopefully for years to come.
While providing a much-needed boost. In Perry County, Corey Sanning, WYMT Mountain News.
Officials say another multi-company job fair will be held at the Corbin Center next Thursday. Law enforcement is trying to crack down on counterfeit pills in Kentucky. Last year, more than 93,000 Americans died of drug overdoses. The DEA says pills laced with fentanyl are a driving force in the surge, and many drug users are not even aware of the danger. Tonight at 11, Chad Hedrick talks to a grieving mother about the toll drugs can take on a family.
It's really hard for me as a mom, to tell people how my son died, because the way he died doesn't define who he was. But if it saves a kid, I have to do that.
We'll also hear from a local police department about the issue. That's coming up tonight at 11. Mental health is a topic discussed more and more in our society, but one community is often left out of the discussion: men. WYMT's Vivica Grayson talked to healthcare providers in our area who say the conversation needs to happen.
In every life stage, no matter the age, there is pressure placed on men.
I think that men are trained more to hold their feelings in and to not be as open about these things, and of course that leads to further problems.
A reality resulting in the untimely deaths of men by suicide throughout our country. The CDC reporting the suicide rate is 4 times higher for men than women.
I think in general society could do better in the schools or homes. Talk to young people, talk to boys, I guess we're mainly talking about boys, and talk to them about feeling free to talk about what's troubling them, bothering them, and express emotions and identify those emotions.
Staff at Kentucky River Community Care say it is important to realize the situation is dire, as COVID-19 helped shed light on an already known problem.
I think, because of the COVID, people certainly want to talk to them, express more, an increased amount of anxiety, depression.
And one annual movement working to address a variety of men's health issues like prostate cancer, men's suicide, and more is Movember, a time where men grow their mustaches to raise awareness for these issues.
Anything we can do to encourage men, to seek help and to be open about what's bothering them, troubling them, what they're dealing with, any of that would be a great help.
As Clothe wants all people, but specifically men, to know they are heard.
Seek help and to seek support if they have that, and talk to people about what's going on, and to be willing to deal with these things. These are things that people should not be ashamed of.
Creating conversations around a serious matter. In Perry County, Vivica Grayson, WYMT Mountain News.
Kentucky River Community Care has a crisis line. That number is on your screen, 1-800-262-7491.
Watching the return of fall in real time outside as we continue to watch a cold front push through the mountains. As we've gone through the day today, you see cameras at the University of Virginia at Wise getting darker there as that front approaches. Buffalo Mountain camera here in Perry County. Well, we're past sunset, so not quite seeing much in the sky right now, but trust me when I say the rain is on the way. We've already cooled off a few degrees. We're now in the mid-60s. We were in the upper 60s to near 70 not long ago. In fact, Ashland's still at 70, but notice middle and upper 50s in the Cumberland Valley where it's already begun to rain. Winds gusting ahead of this front into the 20 to 25 mile an hour range in many spots. Look at Somerset, Williamsburg checking in at 20, not far from 25. Jackson and Hazard. There's the leading edge, the cold front bearing down on London right now along the I-75 corridor, bearing down on McKee before too long as well, and Irvin as well, getting in on the heaviest of the rain. Everything here pushing on off to the east as we continue through the evening hours. So keep the WYMT weather app handy tonight. We're headed down into those low to mid 40s overnight with showers coming to an end toward daybreak as we get our Friday started. We've got even colder temperatures on the way for later on this weekend. I'll have the details on those coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Evan, thank you. The National Institute on Drug Abuse and U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs says more than 1 in 10 veterans have been diagnosed with a substance use disorder. Earl Young is a U.S. Army veteran who served in the 1990s and early 2000s. While overseas, a fellow soldier introduced him to crystal meth, sparking a 23-year battle with the drug.
At first, it was manageable. I didn't realize I was even addicted. I just liked it. It kept me going. I didn't feel that I was an addict. Towards the end, I was homeless, basically living under a bridge.
Young continues to win his everyday fight against addiction and has started to help fellow veterans conquer their struggles. We'll have more about his incredible story tonight at 11. Getting a head start on today's holiday, yesterday a banquet was held at the VFW Post 5829 in Whitesburg, hosted by the Post Auxiliary. The event was a way for the community to support those who served in the military. Department of Kentucky State Chaplain Darren Adkins says a small fundraiser was held during the banquet to raise money for the Fisher House in Lexington.
Essentially, it's basically like the Ronald McDonald House for veteran families. Whenever veteran families go into the hospital, at the VA hospital for treatment, they provide a place for them to stay, with their loved ones.
Atkins says more than $230 was raised during the event. Business owners across the Commonwealth have found unique ways to mark Veterans Day. Brianna Griffith is the owner of B&G Photography in Hazard, and to honor our vets, she offered free portraits to any veteran and their family members. Griffith said the special sale is meant to show her appreciation for our men and women who have served.
They've done so much and sacrificed so much to serve our country and to protect us, keep us safe, and I've had several family members that all served over the years, and I just want to do something special for them to honor them for all they've done for us.
Griffith told us she was thrilled to have a busy afternoon, sending vets home with a digital image or a high-quality print. And in Rowan County senior high school students in Moorhead expressed words of appreciation to our veterans. This was sent to us by 9th grade social studies teacher Jason Harris this morning. Students got the chance to sign their names, leave a message of thanks and appreciation. The poster is planned to be taken to the nearest VA location. Just one of many things. Of course, we couldn't get to all the celebrations and ceremonies today across the region, but they were going on everywhere today. Now, we have a special announcement, a new addition to our crew, a new member of the Mountain family from our production team who is celebrating the birth of their newborn. Patrick Blevins and his wife Jamie welcomed their firstborn child, a daughter. She was born Tuesday morning at 9:25. She weighed in at 6 pounds and 4 ounces. Her name is Scout Ivy Blevins, and we want to welcome Scout to the team. Patrick directs many of our newscasts and a lot of times directs this one, so congratulations. Everybody doing well, we understand.
Well, our cold front continues to work through the mountains. I'll have the latest on its progress and when it looks to move out coming up.
And the remarkable story of a daughter keeping her father's memory alive with the items he held dear during World War I.